Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for July 21st, 2026. The character has the Defect and the modifiers are Insanity. Start with a random deck of 50 cards. Flight, you may ignore path from the next room to travel to. And Lethality, you start each combat with 3 strength, and all enemies start each combat with 3 strength as well. As a German who has 1765, that's a great score. Alex 1498, also a really good score. And Cyberfox in the top 20 with 1288. I'm recording much later than usual. I had a bit of a sneezing fit and I was waiting for it to go away, and it didn't. So I might have to take some breaks to sneeze, so just letting you know. Alright, so with Flight I can hit only 3 of the 5 elites. That's a little disappointing. Alright, oh, and then I should review the Insanity deck. Let's sort A to Z. I already have a Collector's on the Beam Cell. Actually, 2 more than I need to, so that's something to remove. There are 3 Claws, 4 Recursions, 3 Streamlines. I am not seeing as many duplicates. Maybe that's good. Maybe that means I'll be able to get more duplicates throughout the run. Alright, let's start off with the Asset and Spike Slime. Let's do... I think I'll just do Melter, Hologram, the Melter. And then let's do Turbo Fusion. Okay. And then here, let's do Streamline. Beautiful. Alright, got a Blessing of the Forge stack, Compile Driver. Well, this would give me Collectors on the Claw, but I think I will... I'm hoping I'll get a Claw later on. Let's grab a Compile Driver. Ooh, shit. Okay, I misclicked. That's fine, that's fine. I was going to take the stack, but Compile Driver is also good. Alright, Jawworm, let's do Turbo Overclock first. I was really hoping for some block cards. I can do Leap and then Streamline and Doom and Gloom. Okay. Who's my final boss, by the way? It is the Hexaghost, so I do need to make sure I lose HP. Do I have a regular fight before the boss? I will probably go for a shop here, question mark. I might skip the shop and go for a regular fight instead. That might not be a bad idea, just to make sure I lose enough HP, if I haven't done that before already. Alright, here I got like Discharge, Scrape, or go for the ice. I think Scrape is great with... I don't have that many zero-cost cards, but I do have enough that the Scrape might be really nice. Alright, here I don't think I need to remove anything. Let's grab the gold. And here, let's grab my first Curse Injury, as well as Golden Idol, and you store 25% more gold, which is great. Okay. Here I will get my second Curse, Regret, as well as Regal Pillow, one of you resting additional 15 HP. And first elite, I got these Sentries here. Yeah, with Lethality, it's going to be really tough. Unless, you know what? Let me drink the Blessing of the Forge, because then I can play the Leap. And then Cold Snap would give me some block, but I'm actually tempted to do Streamline. No, I think I'll do Streamline's 23, Cold Snap, and Ball Lightning. Actually, it does more damage. Okay. Right, will that be enough? Equilibrium and Chaos Charge Battery. I have to get rid of the backliner, right, which is not guaranteed. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Alright, that's a bummer. Let me see what the Chaos hits. It's not the backliner. Yeah, if I gotten luckier, maybe if it hit the backliner. Actually, hang on. No, there's no way for me to defend, right? I need to play the Chaos. I didn't have... If I played the Charge Battery now, I would have enough block. Actually, I'm sorry. Let me reload real quick, because I feel like there's a Recycle that I could have used. Is that right? Let me try this one more time. Let's consider that the one reload of the day. So turn 1, I think I will still drink the Blessing of the Forge, do this, and then play these 2. Okay. Maybe knowing which guy will be hit from the Ball Lightning, I should have targeted the frontliner. Yeah, no, I have to play both the Chaos. I have to play the 3. Unfortunately, the Recycle alone is not enough, so... Yeah, there's nothing I can do. That's fine. Let's do Chaos, Equilibrium, and then Claw. Yeah, it's okay. Unfortunately, I wasn't that far off, but I did need a little bit extra, and I just didn't have it. That's hopefully fine. I think I'll rebound the Sweeping Beam for the AoE damage, okay? And then I can do Beam Cell, Compile Driver, and another Beam Cell, and unfortunately we'll take some damage from the Regret, but should be able to deal 9 damage here with the Streamline. Beautiful. Alright, we got Omori. I clicked on that too quickly. That's something I definitely don't want to do, right? Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to get curses here, so let's do the same thing without taking the Omori, okay? Sweeping Self-Repair Steam Barrier. I don't think I have anything other than 1 Sweeping Beam. Yeah, let's actually Steam Barrier with the, Steam Barrier might be better. Let's take it. Alright, I clicked on transforming too quickly, but I have enough beam cells. Let's see what I get. Alright, another Steam Barrier. Beautiful. Alright, here I got the Lagavulin. Okay, starting with the Loop. That's interesting. Alright. I don't have that many powers, but, you know, I'll take the power on turn 1. Chaos. If it gives me a Lightning Orb, it didn't. Okay, Frost Orb is fine. Let me see what the Skim gives me. And Defragment. Okay. Alright. And then here I can wake it. Ooh, I did not notice that I had Genetic Algorithm. I probably would have wasted a lot of time trying to wait for it to get upgraded, but still not a bad idea to play. Let's do Streamline here and wait. Charge battery would have been interesting too. Not having in potions does hurt me a little. Let's do Beam Cell, Compile Driver. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I could have gotten that would have allowed me to perfect right. Let's do Equilibrium and try to deal some damage next turn, but yeah, 16 is the best I could have done here. Alright, let's do Cold Snap, Recursion, Cold Snap again, Ball Lightning, Steam Barrier. Yeah, definitely taking some damage. That's fine. I guess if I'm taking damage, should I lose more HP? No, it's okay. I'm sure I'll lose HP later. Yeah, letter opener every 10 attacks. Every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. The 10 attacks is something else. And then go for the Ice Machine Learning Cold Snap. I had... Oh, just 2 Cold Snaps? I thought I had more. No, go for the Ice. Alright, let's take a 3rd Cold Snap here. Okay. Alright, here I got out of 4. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, get additional energy next turn. That's not bad. And here I got the Cultist. Can I get an attack here? Yeah, fine. I guess I got Sweeping Beam. Let's do Beam Cell, Sweeping Beam. And I guess I could do Recursion, Charge Battery. Come. Alright, 19. Sunder is enough. Beautiful. Alright, to leap, Boot Sequence, Claw. I wouldn't mind a Boot Sequence. I could get a Collector's in the Claw. I have 2 leaps, but I think the Boot Sequence might be very helpful. Okay. Alright, and here I got the Gremlin Knob. Let's do Bullseye, Sweeping Beam. I think I'll do Claw and Chaos. Okay, I was hoping for like a Plasma Orb or something. I do have Bullseye, so the orbs do deal more damage than necessary. Let's do Beam Cell, Ball Lightning. I don't think I have enough here, right? Recursion. Actually, this is 4 each, right? Or was it 5? It's 50% more. Is it 4 or 5? I'm hoping it's 5. Actually, let's do Chaos. That should help. And it was going to be 4, not 5. Interesting. At Kunai, every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 Dexterity, as well as an Essence of Steel Potion. I think I had Skim is the only one I already had, right? Yeah, let's grab a second Skim. It's also nice to have a second one there. Alright, here I got the Fungi Beasts. Let's start off with Streamline Cold Snap. Okay. Probably should have gotten rid of this guy and then defended with the Boot Sequence. That might have been better. Streamline Chaos. No, let's do Recursion. That's enough. Okay. Got a Regen Potion, which is fine. Barrage, Steam Barrier, Fusion. Let's take a 3rd Steam Barrier. Also, I just realized this was a regular fight. I could have just lost HP here. Then I could have gone for the shop. Alright, for the Hexaghost, maybe I don't think I need the Regen Potion. Let's take the Swift Potion. I think I'll skip on the rest though. And then, yeah, let's not do a shop. Let's do a regular fight. And here the goal is to drop down to 23, right? Yeah, so let me do that. I'll split this up. I'll be right back. I messed up. I end up only losing to 26, so that's not ideal. But hopefully it'll be enough. Stack. I think now I'm ready to get stack just to, well, hopefully help me with block. Okay. And then here, let's upgrade. Should I upgrade something like the hologram? That way, if I get a second one, I could try to go for combo. I do have 2 holograms. Yeah, fine. Let's start upgrading one of them. Alright, I do have some good potions. Hopefully, they'll help me for the Hexaghost fight here. Alright, actually, Equilibrium is great. Let's do Equilibrium Cold Snap. Okay. So that way, next turn, I have the Boot Sequence. Oh, right. Lethality. Never mind. Let me do Boot Sequence for sure. So this will be 1921. Probably should do the leap here, right? And then let me see if I can draw something amazing here. Not really. I'm not too far off, but I'm still a bit off there. Rebound, Hyper Beam, Bullseye. I could rebound... What? No. Let me do a rebound and hope I get a Streamline, for example. That's the only hope I have here, right? I don't even have enough space here. Nope. Even if I had lost HP, it still would have been 30 incoming, and I don't think there's anything I could have done there. Yeah, fine. Let's do another Cold Snap here. And wait. Yeah, that's a shame. At least I feel better about the fact that even if I rested, I still would have had trouble, but, yeah. Alright, here, let's do Beam Cell, Turbo, Cold Snap, Compile Driver. I should have done the Compile Driver first. Chaos. Then Skim. Beam Cell and Scrape. Okay. Alright, 16. Let's do Steam Barriers here. Bullseye, Claw, and Recursion. Okay. And then here, I think I'll just do Beam Cell, Sunder, Loop, and I don't think I need to select Discharge. Okay. Alright, here, let's see what the Overclock gives me first. Yeah, let's do Glacier, Claw, and Melter. Okay. Right, I just need to deal 11 plus, was it 16, 12, 23 damage, and I got a genetic algorithm. Although I might have trouble defending here, right? Let's do genetic algorithm. Then, so I have 15. Well, at least I'm alive. That's good. Let's do fusion here. Okay. Alright, and then here I can do beam cell and doom them. Alright. Yeah, no chance of perfecting. Even if I lost more HP, I think this is just too difficult. Seek Bask Condition Buffer. I think I'll safely will skip these to go for Popper. And then here... I mean, Slayer's Collar is always nice. I don't think I need Buster Crown or Tiny House. Let's take the Slayer's Collar during most elite combats, get extra energy at the start of return. Okay. Alright. Got the champ at the end. Let's see. 1, 2. Wow. Alright, only 2 leads for a flight run. That's really disappointing, honestly. Okay. And I haven't seen... Wait, did I pick up a curse yet? Yeah, I did have 1 curse to regret. Alright, let's do Sweeping Beam. I guess I'll just do Tempest. No reason to play anything else here. Okay. Alright, 13. Let's do Bullseye, Recursion, Ball Lightning. Probably could have considered playing the Cold Snap to gain a little bit extra block, but I just need to deal 21 damage here. Ah, I got the Melter a little too late. Alright. Got a Potion of Capacity, which I'll skip. Scrape, Stack, or Rebound. I think I have 1 of each, right? I have 1 Stack, 1 Scrape, and 1 Rebound. Alright, in that case, let's grab another Scrape. I have 0-cost cards. Let's try to get them. I don't think I need to remove anything. Not in a large deck like this. Yeah, let's go for Collectibles with the Apparitions. Okay. Just have to draw them in the right turn. And finally, let's use more as max HP for another collector bonus. Alright, 26 incoming. Yeah, this is the fight I have to be a little careful with. Let's do sequence Steam Barrier. Then I can play everything. Let's do Capacitor, Cold Snap, the weaker one, and then Bite. Okay. Still taking a little bit of damage. 26. Alright. Anything I need to hologram? Yes, I think I'll hologram the Bite to heal back up a little. Alright. And then that is not quite enough. This is enough, though. Let's do Rebound, Bite, then Claw, and Wait. Okay. And unfortunately, I'm being attacked here. Genetic Algorithm is good, but not as good as I hoped it would be. Let's see if this gives me a Frost Orb. It did not. Let's just do a Strike then. Okay. Down to 6 HP. Oh, great. Now I'm getting Apparition, which I don't really need. Hoping to grab a Bite, but that's fine. Alright. Aggregate is pretty good here. Yeah, especially if I get it with the same turn as the Tempest, for example. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so here, Genetic Algorithm is not nearly enough. Let's start off with 2 Beam Cells. I have the boot sequence. Let's see what the Skim gives me. Okay, Apparition is great. And that way I can actually save the Genetic Algorithm for next turn. Okay. Alright, can I get rid of the backliner? Oh, there's a Sunder. That's beautiful. Yep, that's enough for the backliner. And then I still need 25, though. Oof. Alright, let's do Beam Cell. Then I think I'll risk Compile Driver. Here, 2 bites is not enough. I think there's as much I can do, right? Not to defend against. Let me see what the Scrape gives me. Yeah, wait, hang on. That is exactly enough for this guy, but then I don't have enough. Oh, wait, am I dead here? Oh, yeah, I am dead. I have to drink the Essence of Steel potion, otherwise I'll be dead. Okay. Yeah, disappointing. I have to use a good potion, and I can't even use it to perfect. At least here, I can bring back the Bite to heal back up a little, at least. Okay. And then here, let's see if I can get maybe another Bite. No, I got an Apparition. I think I'm okay waiting there. So, yeah, let's do Glacier. Okay. Nope, never mind. The Letter Opener killed. That's fine. Got a Recalcum. If I had that before, I would have been enough. If you had your turn without block and 6 block, I suppose a Colorless Potion and Stack go for the ice. I think I'll take a Stack here. Okay. Alright, here I got a Shop and a Question Mark Room. That's not bad. I think I'll focus on... Should I do Relics or cards first? Let's grab the Lantern Slash come with additional energy. And then I think I'll definitely grab another Hologram and Cold Snap. Did I already have enough Cold Snaps? No, that's a collectible on the Cold Snap here. Okay. Rip and Tear, Force Field, Loop. I don't think I need Mummified Hand here. Yeah, fine. Let's take Loop, let's take Rip and Tear, and then I think I'll save the rest of the gold for later. I wasn't a huge fan of any of the relics. Or the cards, for that matter. Alright, here, let's choose to add... I mean, White Noise is interesting. No, I should go for Collectibles, and I already have enough Cold Snaps. How many Steam Barriers did I have? Yeah, I have 3. I could get a Collectibles on the Steam Barrier. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's get the Steam Barrier Collector. Okay. Alright, here I got a Gibiko. Your first attack each combat is additional damage to all enemies. Okay. And then here we got Mobbank. When we climb with blow, gain 12 gold. No go wish to spend any gold at a shop. Hopefully I'll be able to accumulate a good amount of gold before I hit a shop. Okay. Alright, Shelled Parasite and Fungi Beast. Let's start off with Boot Sequence, Doom and Gloom. Okay, that's thanks to Akibiko. Should I just get rid of the backliner? No, I think I'll just do Glacier. Okay, that did get rid of the backliner, but I'm fully defended here. Okay. 31 is a lot. Let's do Beam Cell Scrape. Okay, like I got another Steam Barrier, but that is still quite a bit. Oh, I'm dead. I did not notice that. Wow, should have drank the Colorless Potion. Yeah, I was vulnerable. That's why I was taking so much damage. Okay, well, let's try this one more time. I think I'll speed this up. I already got 6 collector bonuses. I'll speed this up. I'll be back with the Angry Avocado. I will try to do everything the same way, although I'm not guaranteeing that because I don't remember a lot of the decisions I made. But yeah, let me speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back at the same fight, slightly less HP, so hopefully, let me start with the Colorless Potion first. Mayhem might be a little risky, but let's, actually Panacea would allow me not to be vulnerable. That is not bad. Let's do Panacea, then Glacier. Okay. Then do, oh, Doom and Gloom is not even enough, right? Actually, Doom and Gloom together with Boot Sequence is enough. Okay. Actually, I evoked the Dark Orb, so that's fine. So let's hope this will be enough for next turn. Alright, 21. I did get an aggregate. That might be good. Okay, 2 Steam Barriers. That's 12, 14, and Leap. Yeah, how did I die last time? Interesting. Alright, yeah, I'm good here. Oh, because of the Panacea. Yeah, I'm not vulnerable. That's the key. Gargoyle, Bullseye, Cold Snap, and Steam Barrier. Okay, then you need that Steam Barrier there. Right. Another 18. Anything I need to reprogram. Glacier, maybe? It would evoke the Dark Orb. And it would give me a good amount of block. It does mean I will take some damage from the Regret, but that's fine. And I deal 24 damage here. Let's do Beam Cell, Streamline. That is enough to kill. Let's do a Bite first and then Streamline. Okay. Alright, got a Weakness Potion, Self-Repair, Melted Turbo. I think I had just 1 Turbo and 1 Self-Repair. No, I have 2 Turbos and 1 Melter. Alright, let's take another Turbo. I was going to take maybe another Melter, but a Turbo is better. And then I do have Mobbing, so I don't think I'll go for a shop right now. Let's fight these guys first. Okay, let's start out with Beam Cell, Bite, and I guess might as well do the Recursions. Okay. 13. Sunder is clearly not enough. Anything I need to hologram. Boot Sequence is not a bad idea to hologram. Let's do that. Alright. And then I can also do Chaos, and Claw, and Wait. 26. Now this is with Frailty. That might be a bit of a problem. Let's do Claw, Scrape. Okay, there's a Steam Barrier, and the stack is only 11 block. I need 26, so I might be dead here again. I can't even throw a potion, right? Let me do Bullseye, then Stack. So 16, 22. Yeah, no, I'm not nearly enough. Wait, no, hang on. It's 22 plus 6, so 28. Okay, at least I should be alive by 2 HP again. Okay. And then 13. I think here I'm dead, right? Let's do Beam Cell, Ball Lightning, Rebound, and... No, okay, the ores were enough. Phew, that would have been dead otherwise. Hologram Collider Recycle. Let's take another hologram. Great. And then last Lethality, Book of Stabbing. I only have 2 HP. I have to be very careful with Lethality, too. 18 incoming. Let's reboot sequence. I think I have to throw the weakness potion and then do at least one cold snap, although I can't afford playing everything here. Okay. Another 18. Genetic Algorithm is getting there. Not quite enough, unfortunately, but almost there. Let's recursion and then bullseye. No. Yeah, bullseye. I thought it was the... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, here I'm dead, right? Okay. Alright, you know what? This is fine because I am feeling really sick. So, let's keep it an early day. What was my issue? I did end up losing a lot of HP on Act 2, and I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe I just got really unlucky. Maybe the other people who got through it were able to get luckier. Or maybe I just picked up too much junk. I ended up with 80 cards. So, yeah, I have 7 collectors, which is not too bad, but there's definitely some room for improvement. I could imagine somebody getting Mind Plus and having a much easier time. Let's see where we stand in rankings. So Gemino was able to get 1765. That's, of course, an insane score. I suspect Gemino was able to affect a lot of stuff, if not all. And also maybe get curses. And then Alex got 1498. That's also not too bad, although almost 150 points, or more than 150 points less than Gemino. So yeah, I died today. Sometimes happens. Let me know in the comments if you did. Let's do the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a silent run with the sealed deck, vintage, and lethality modifiers, and Zembri, amazing, effectively, well, I do believe these scores, so effectively 3rd place finish. Congratulations, a very high score for Zembri. Zembri perfected all the elites and all the bosses, which a lot of people were able to do, but Zembri went for collectibles, so we were able to get 4 of those. That is insane. Nobody tried to go for collectibles. I think, actually, no, Alex tried to, but got 0, so Zembri must have gotten something right. Congratulations there. Was able to also get combo, as well as Librarian, Lightspeed, and Stuffed, and Poppers. So yeah, just an amazing score, and yeah, congratulations. Not much to say there. Good job with collectibles, something that nobody else was really able to pull off. And then next you have Gemino here in the top 20 of 1466, 25 points more than me. Gemino perfected everything as well. Had all the other modifiers like me, which means he also missed the library modifiers by just a card. But in addition to all my modifiers, he also was able to get the combo modifier thanks to taking the Runic Pyramid, as well as having a Concentrate, Blade Dance, and a Duplication Potion. So yeah, great score there. Congratulations to Gemino. Next, you have Alex tied with Gemino at 25 points more than me. Actually, I guess it's only 23 points more than me still. Alex mentioned that he also perfected all the elites and all the bosses. Was one of the people who tried to go for collectibles, but failed and got 0. But was able to make up those lost points by getting the curse modifier, which is very impressive. He did duplicate one of the curses. At actually wondered, Zembri must have gotten curses as well, right? I suspect. And then, yeah, also was able to get Lightspeed as well as Librarian, which is good, and the Stuff modifier. So congratulations to Alex for a 20 finish, top 20 finish. And next you have me tied with George at 1443. I perfected all the elites and all the bosses. I missed the Librarian modifier just by a card. I actually had to remove, there's an event where you have to remove a card in Act 3 that really hurt me. Now, Oli pointed out that I could have taken the two madnesses, which were offered to me, and then removed one with the peace pipe. That actually would have allowed me to get the Librarian modifier too. Would have been a very smart strategy. Too bad I missed it. But yeah, that's definitely something I should have done. Thanks for Ole for that great comment. Next we have Goldberg here with 1441, tied with the Dark at 1441 as well. Roland got 1427, and in the top 20 you have Peltz here with 1412. So yeah, that was it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and yeah, apologies that I wasn't able to do, I mean, I could have done a 3rd one, but I would have to change my strategy significantly, and at that point, you know, it becomes cheating, and it's also pretty late. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your secret was, how you were able to get through it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.